Hi, my name is Michael. I also go by Mike, and I also go by Hat Wearing Mike. This year, I decided to see, can I get good enough to go pro in golf in just 1 year? As insane as that sounds, so far, it's third quarter, and I gotta say, I think I'm on track. You are now watching Journey to Scratch. As a part of documenting my progress and the process, I've been keeping a swing journal. I've also been keeping notes on course management and basically how to play the game. This is my entry for, July 3rd, 2025. Um, First one, horizontal wide swing plane. Next one, pass ball to behind. The next one, waiter bend. And the final one, Frisbee release. This is very quick, very short. I will explain some of them because I think it's worth explaining. This is when I finally incorporated a um, simulator into the into the regimen. It is so nice. It is so helpful. It is so much better. There are a lot more qualities to it than just going to the park and hitting wiffle balls, as was my prior routine. Um, I do wiffle balls in the park and also going to the driving range from time to time to see if what I was doing with the wiffle balls was working. If you have access to a golf simulator and you're trying to get good fast, that is a key. That's a major key. That is one of the better ways. And then so I had the daily double during this month. I remember it like it was yesterday. My best friend from high school became a golf coach. What are the odds? And prior to this year, 2025, I've only played on a golf course 2 times in my entire life. Well, I take that back. 3 times. Okay. Barring a week in my younger years, 2 times. Just going to the golf course, playing a round of golf. Um, I don't think we did. We didn't do all 18 holes, but we didn't just do 9 either. Somewhere in between. And that's the most just going to the golf course and playing holes that I've ever done to this day. I haven't played a full 18, just like not in. I took lessons when I was little. That's what the hold of is. Outside of that, I've never played 18 holes of golf in my life. But no. I take that back. I think. I was in a company tournament and I don't think we did 18 that day either. It was a scramble. Um, it's more fun than like, let's go play golf. The carts were involved, not the golf carts. To say those are, I think those are the only 2 times before this year. Okay, so the company thing, and then playing with my homeboy, and we had another friend that was with us, and I totally lost where I was. He's a coach now. He was there, so I had the daily double. I had access to a golf simulator, and I had access to a golf coach, personal golf coach that I know personally, who was my childhood best friend. So it was like match made in heaven. So let's see, all of these things were from him. All of these notes were things that he was like, this, that, and the other. I'm going to say them again. He was telling me, for us, we're tall. Both of us are, we have long arms. He was saying for us, a more horizontal swing plane is better than a more vertical swing plane. I don't know pros off the top of my head that have a more horizontal swing plane. I would guess maybe John Rahm. I think. I don't know. But so a horizontal wide swing plane. That was one of the keys that, and I didn't want to do it as vertical because had my whole re-angle and drop and just like let it drop swing. That was my base swing. That was my go-to. I thought I had it, but I knew I had to make some changes to like get it to drive the distances that like I was needing and not getting. But I was hitting it straight though. So that was the one of the pillars to that change. So we were doing an exercise. So the pass the ball to behind is more. It was legit an exercise. So we come from a basketball background, and he was just saying, like, it's almost like you're picking a ball up off the ground and just passing it to someone behind you, and that's your backswing. That's the start of your backswing. So you're like bending over to get this ball on the ground, and then somewhere in between there and releasing the ball, that's the same motion that your backswing is. And I would love to go into more detail on that in a later video. So that's that. And then the waiter bin is what, like I started mentioning in the last video. If you haven't seen it, it's there. So like at some point, like you keep your arms straight per the Bryson DeChambeau video, and you're going back, your arms are straight, 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 straight. At what point do your arms bend? So I was like a hawk on my own boy, and like about about here is when that trail arm starts to do that number. And he was like, yeah, it does bend. It's sort of like a waiter holding a tray of food. I know exactly what that is, what that feels like. Boom, it's in there, part of my swing, say no more. And then the final note, Frisbee release, he was like, yeah, it's like throwing a Frisbee once you're coming down from the backswing into your downswing. So I had an aha moment because remember, at the baseball uncoil note, uncoil like a baseball player at bat stands to like about to swing. It's that same thing, and that's what Frisbee is. Like I was looking at Frisbee golf, and they're like extra. Like that's what it is. It's the same thing with a golf club. Granted, anyway. But yeah, so this video got lengthy. This is the longest one. I'm gonna close it off. See you next time. Cheers. Happy golfing.